What is going on, guys? We are back for another DSP video, and my god, he lost his mind yet again in Street Fighter 6 and over Fallout. So first off, we have this from Seamus. I quoted this and said, DSP would love this, LOL. Then it's an old school WWF style logo, and it says, big meaty men slapping meat. Then we get to the pre-stream, and we have Gout here. These intros get worse and worse. Yeah, if you thought the last one was bad, wait till you see this one. Then we have BB Phil, who may or may not be OIC, probably is, but he's getting more and more attached to Phil, which is getting creepier and creepier. If this person is not OIC, I would be scared. We have the real DSP. BB Phil is truly regarded. Then we see BB Phil in the chat. I can't, LOL. It's too much. I need all of your help. BB Phil. 1 minute man, I beat you. You gotta give more. BB Phil gave $20, and then 1 minute man gave 20, and then he boosted because he gave Phil money first, which put him on the leaderboard. Absolutely pathetic. BB Phil, I just want to get to the hat faster, that's all. It's just a little bit of needling. But I understand your concern, and I'll stop. Absolutely pathetic that you give money to a 42-year-old to play dress up, to be a reverse thought. Then we get to the section where Phil, as he describes it, tells the greatest stories on YouTube. It was the Phil's Day Off segment. And we have Phil Callens here. Phil's Day Off went to the dump for the first time in 2 months. Needed to find a new game for Khet to play. Settled on Fallout 76. Took hours to download. She wanted to play right away. DSP was so bored watching it, he needs to rant about it for 20 minutes today. Yeah, he went on to say how it looks beautiful. He couldn't believe the graphics, but it sucked and the combat was horrible. He then went on to describe the food he ordered on his day off. Good chemicals here. DSP thinks the new curry he tried is called coconut chicken curry. He wishes it had tomato in it because I'm Italian. Then Poem's Future points out what I've been saying this whole time. Khet quit Dragon's Dogma 2. Phil quits it directly after. Khet says it's same as the first game. Phil starts saying it's the same as the first game. Khet starts playing a Fallout game. Phil wants to play a Fallout game. Starting to see the pattern? And not only is DSP now given reviews of games he's played, he's now reviewing him watching Khet play a game. That is right, he didn't even play the game to review it. He watched his wife play it. We got Poems. We are now giving game reviews and impressions based off his wife's gameplay. So Fallout 76 is an online game, so there are certain things you can't do online that you can do in single player games. And VATS is one of them because it slows down time so you can choose which body part you want to target. But Phil wants that online. He wants to be able to do that. Imagine you're playing an online game and every 10 seconds the game stops so your opponent can choose a body part, and then you stop the game every 10 seconds so you can choose a body part. What a great concept, Phil. So we have Gout. DSP wants Fallout 76 to stop. Time to do VATS. Yes, an online game with thousands of players. He wants the game to stop to do VATS and not take any damage in an online game. We got Good Chemicals. DSP is annoyed that Fallout 76, an MMO, is designed to be played by a group of friends. Then he went on to talk about his disaster of a crash and burn stream where he reviewed the Fallout TV show and his interaction with his audience. DSP won't admit that the Fallout TV show recap stream was a failure, but says it wasn't worth his time if only 200 viewers show up. Well, not only that, it was on DSP Reacts, which has been a dead channel for a very long time. Then we got Mirrored Entity. Know why most of DSP's takes are meaningless on the Fallout show? He's desperately using his existence as an excuse on why a game he wanted to play, Fallout 4, for the last 3 years, can now flood your inbox given that we now have 3 RPGs on hold. Big ups to those straw men we beat up though. Yeah, he was so happy. RPG Overload is done. We're gonna do new stuff. Okay, what are we gonna play? Elden Ring, Fallout 4, possibly Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, RPG Overload is done. But it's coming back. 2.0, baby. I love the fact that he said during this whole thing is that now that we've had a break from RPGs, we can go back to RPGs. You mean the thing that you said almost killed the channel, you want to go back and do it again? I'm telling you, the biggest detractor of DSP is DSP. And then he started talking about the politics and the cultural aspect of the show. Then he started complaining about what he perceived as woke things in the series. Got poems here. Starts talking about transsexual character. Randomly starts talking about interracial couples. Starts talking about how he doesn't have issues with interracial stuff because he grew up on the East Coast. What are we doing, Phil? Imagine if we had, videos that dated back 15, 16 years ago of Phil saying stuff about transgender people or interracial couples or, racist stuff. Man, wouldn't that be a contradiction? We got Renton Liar. He thinks people are mad about interracial dating in the Fallout series. Grifting political talking points is so pathetic. No one is even arguing about this caveman stuff anymore. Then he went on to attack and praise Todd Howard in the same rant about how he has a show that is white hot. It's mainstream Hollywood show. And talk about how there's nothing to capitalize on it. Not a mobile game. Not a video game, blah blah blah. But also at the same time he mentions how Fallout 4 is getting a patch for modern consoles and he wants to play it too. Gout, I can't figure it out. In the same segment, DSP praises Todd Howard, then later on trashes him. I have no idea what the last 10 minutes were. And then he went on to say how people that are obsessed with the lore of TV shows or games need to reevaluate their life. They need to check themselves in the mirror. So also, according to DSP, you should be hardcore obsessed about any TV show or video games. And I like Abby at the bottom. Says the maniac with 4,000 DVDs and action figures, this clown man. And we got Phil at the bottom. Says the man who has logged into WWE Champions every day for more than 6 years straight. Then he went on to attack channels that make videos about lores and franchises and video games and TV shows. But the funny thing is, the thing he honed in on was how many views they got. You could see the jealousy right away that he couldn't get those views. DSP is disappointed to see how many different people make videos explaining the cryptic lore of From Software games. He's also concerned that they have 100k plus views. He thinks those people have a dangerous obsession with the games. Then In and Out of Place was confused about this, just like everyone else. Can someone explain Phil's Fallout rant there? It's bad that Bethesda aren't releasing games, but it's good that the remastered Fallouts are coming out. Bethesda don't know what they're doing, but they've made a great show and the remastered games are a great idea. LOL. Lost. And Mr. Ludacris noticed Phil shaking like a maniac, the boobs were jiggling. I swear DSP's shaking is getting worse and worse. The whole time, he was moaning about a lack of views on his Fallout TV show recap. It looks like he sat on a dildo. And that's right guys, it's coming back, the RPGs. He's going to play Fallout 4 next week. DSP really wants to play Fallout 4 because he believes there's a Fallout mania occurring right now due to the TV series. That's right, Fallout mania, brother. What you gonna do, brother? And then Phil went on to say even more dumb stuff. According to Phil, 37 is not an able-bodied age. Maybe for Phil, but for the rest of reality, yes it is. And we got Total Wine Mama. God damn it, Phil. What isn't a 37-year-old able to do? Maybe a 37-year-old who does nothing but stuff DoorDash in their face and is no longer able-bodied. Maybe a football player is no longer able to be bodied. Maybe a soldier no longer able-bodied. A lazy lump in Renton? Maybe. And then someone asked him, do you prefer hamburgers or pizza? And DSP's response was, "It depends on what I'm in the mood for." This man is fence-sitting fast food. Wow. And then 1 Minute Man came back with his tip. He did 2 $10 tips. And DSP had this shit all over him. We got JG Win. DSP taking a moment to shit on 1 Minute Man by arrogantly explaining why he is right about the question of lore in franchises. Didn't even read 1 Minute Man's full message at all. He will read the second message because it wasn't very long. Very respectful for someone that shipped that much cash for at least 3 years. Then Poems noticed this. At the end of the pre-stream, he went over a mini schedule going over the things happening today throughout the weekend. He talked about Saturday morning, but left out Saturday night. And shows a picture of Beyond Two Souls co-op premiere. And we'll have an update on that at the end of the video. So then he went on to play Helldivers. It's the same old thing. Team does everything, he sits back, he watches them do everything. However, we had a little bit of a twist today. So we got this from Poems. Helldivers is getting the game is too fucking hard compliment. Yeah, he kept saying how the game is glitching out because they put in too many enemies. Then his stream started getting choppy, problems started popping up, and he said, "Oh, it's YouTube's fault, not mine. YouTube's fucking up." And then people kept saying, "Oh, it looks choppy." He goes, "No, it doesn't. I'm looking at my preview." His OBS preview, by the way. "It doesn't look choppy. You don't know what you're talking about." And people kept saying over and over, "It's choppy, it's choppy." He's like, "No, fucking no. It's YouTube." So then he got up, looked at his PC, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's choppy. Let me start OBS." Like, why do you have to be such an asshole? Just restart OBS and shut the fuck up. This could be the beginning of the PC bag yet again. And then he thought he fixed it. Then the stream stopped because DSP lost audio and screens went black. He then restarted again, and it was fixed for the moment. Then we get to the night stream with Street Fighter 6, which man has been more saltier than usual. So as of late, he's been talking about how he doesn't want to play rank games. He wants to play casual because there's no point in playing rank because it's the same people. And then someone said, "Oh, it makes more sense because something's on the line, you're ranking points." And he said, "Well, it screws everything up because if I lose ranking points, it changes who I play in casuals," which I don't know if that's actually true. And people kept demanding it. So we got this from Good Chemicals. DSP admits he won't play ranked matches in Street Fighter 6 because he will lose ranking points.
Ranked, maybe I won't. I'm not convinced that ranked is even worth my time anymore. We might give it a shot, but keep in mind, if I play ranked and I lose ranking points and then I play casual, it actually affects your casual matches. It does. Like right now, I'm at the base 1500 level with Blanca. If I stay there and I play casual, I have a higher chance of potential to play higher ranked people. I've played people with 1600, even 1700 ranking points. If I go into rank and I lose a bunch of ranking points, now they're going to put me against people who are at the bottom of the barrel, and it's just a waste of time, you know? So, I don't know.
So people kept getting on him, and he eventually went to rank mode. And how did it go? Well, we got this screenshot of Phil getting perfect KO'd, with the quote being, "You are a trash, lucky piece of shit player." That's right, he got a perfect KO on you, and he's a lucky piece of trash. You didn't even get one hit on him, Phil. You guys ready for some salt? Because I sure am. Poems Future, casuals. I'll remind you, he's playing casuals.
I anti-air? Oh, anti-air doesn't work because you're playing online. Fuck you. Fucking random shit, dude. Can't do anything. After my parry, I'm frozen into a frame shot world. Where's mine? Where's my drive impact after my drive rush? Instead, I get kicked. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. He could do cold drive impact. I can't do anything about it because the online play sucks. Nothing I can do. Literal frame trap laggy shit because you're playing online. Zero fucking skill, just a pattern. Oh! Now he jump kick will stuff my fucking ball. Right. Huh? I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do anything, and it gave him an EX fucking Shoryuki. Of course, here we go again. Oh, I'm lucky because I jumped around. Oh, random drive impact. Can't do anything about it online. I win. You suck. These players are terrible. These players are online scrubs who fucking have mastered the latency online, and they get away with trash gameplay. Cold drive impact online. Well, I should be able to do it, but it never works. I literally cannot do anything about your cold drive impact online because online play sucks. So go fuck yourself. literal walk up, pull, drive impact. No, that's a scrub fucking move. It doesn't work, but I can't do anything about it online. Even when I do hit, drive rush, drive impact, gives me standing roundhouse instead of drive impact. Well, I can't play the game then. If the game refuses to give me my inputs and you've managed to master the online scrub pattern of lag, then I lose. There's nothing I can do about it. Your scrubby little fucking hit string combos that don't really work will work online and I can't do anything about it, yet it'll drop half my timed moves. Play your dumb pattern, your safe mode pattern scrub shit, and win all night. I don't give a fuck. You suck.
Then DSP got really salty. He started banning anyone that beat him and said it was because of lag. So we got this super chat to Phil. I hope you do not go down the route of overblocking players. I understand why you do it, but you're going to soon hit the block list limit, which is 100. And here is $10. What a fucking idiot. $10 to tell him that. And Poems, he really does have this excuse thing down. His entire mindset while playing these games is just preparing what he's gonna say while he's losing.
Can't do anything. Literally can't do a thing to that. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Can't do mine. I did it. Oh, nothing. Basic gameplay wins. Basic online laggy gameplay wins. Can't avoid it. The game is fucking bullshit.
And we have this here. Phil getting outplayed by a player who waits and times moves correctly is now due to him not playing a top tier character.
That's all off of one low medium punch. I did my low light kick, which is my fastest normal. Her low medium punch beat my low light kick. Oh my god! I can't do anything. I literally have no moves that will get me out of that. None. Zero. I'm just a mid-tier character with no good reversal, so I can't get you off of me. I have to guess parry and just guess mash low short. Those are my two moves. Guess parry, guess mash low short. Up ball never would get me out of that situation. She could just completely guess and get away with it because the game fucking sucks. No skill whatsoever.
Then remember earlier when he wouldn't talk about the Saturday night co-op stream on his schedule segment? We have this from Chill Murray. Fat bitch is never leaving the dinner table again, and shows off a tweet by Darkside Phil. If you can believe it, I just want to give everyone the heads up that Khet is starting to feel under the weather tonight. It's like this co-op is destined to be indefinitely postponed. Depending on how she feels in the morning, I might do a late stream of Star Wars Battlefront instead. She is never going to do this, Phil. Just give it up. So if there's any updates to this, I'll let you guys know. So don't forget to click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe my other channels on the details of the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.